Vilakazi Street is quite a well-known street here in Orlando West in Soweto. Also a very popular site, especially on weekends as well as public holidays, where people do come out to socialize and to, meet up with friends and family. But today as well, we're seeing people coming past, either to just look at the house or to remember Archbishop Desmond Tutu. We spoke with people who are not from the area earlier on, telling us about their memories of, the Archbishop and how they will remember him. But right now I have people with me who lived on the street for quite a number of years and who had known Archbishop Desmond Tutu quite intimately as well. With me is Bishop Vincent. Thank you so much for speaking to me. Can we start with how long have you lived here in this area and what's your memories of the Archbishop?
My name is Vincent Nobunga, Bishop. It's a long time here. I'm born here in Vilakazi. This father of here, he was a good father for me, and he was a humble person, and he lovely and jolly. So Mr. Tutu always, when come December like this one, he give us present and share with us. They don't want to see people to suffer. They don't want to see people to sleep on the street. They always try to accommodate us. When you have a problem, we came here and talked to him. They give. It's a man of God. I like it, Mr. Tutu. But I'm so worried now because Mr. Tutu is gone. But nevertheless, it's gone. But the name is going to stay like that as a bishop. We like Desmond Tutu and his own family. May you rest in peace, Mr. Tutu. We like it and we love you.
What was your fondest memories or the memory that you will remember Tutu as?
Mr. Tutu came us and asked me to say, what is a vision of a new South Africa? So I spoke to him that, Mr. Tutu, I want South Africa to change than before, and asked me, okay, your opinion, what do you want from me? I say, from my side, I want to be a bishop like you. As today, I'm a bishop like him. Before he died, I came to Mr. Tutu and visit him and tell him, your wish and my wish now, it's happening. I'm a bishop now, Brethren Mission Church. That's where I belong to now. So he said to me, hug me with a lovely hand, with an open hand, and pray for me. I like Mr. Tutu, the way he done for me. He was a culprit of everything. So each and every time when they come here, I run to Mr. Tutu. I want to ask them, how can I do now? He says to me, the way you did, the way as a bishop, work for the people, not work for yourself. As I know, I opened a Vincent's Foundation because of these people. So I give them all the people, I support the children who are sleeping on the street, and do everything, many things.
What can people take from Tutu's life and bring into their own, as they remember him and his legacy going forward?
Yes, it was lovely. Because most of the people, they cry, even now they cry about Mr. Tutu. They say, yes, it's a good person. And the way it's good, it's a lovely person. We are going to remember him, even if he's dead, but we are going to remember him. And that is why most of the time we point it here that this is the house of Mr. Tutu. Everybody become happy. Even my family also. When I show him, they are so happy. And his legacy is going to stay like that.
Thank you so much. That was Bishop Vincent speaking to us, a bishop in the area, telling us how he was inspired by Archbishop Desmond Tutu growing up here in Vilakazi Street, speaking about how he was a man of the community, someone that they could come to for counsel, come to for advice, as well as someone who asked them for their advice on what they wanted going forward. This was the legacy that Tutu left here in Soweto, in the streets of Vilakazi. We know this was his family home, the home from 1975 after he had moved from the gold mining town of Klerksdorp where he was born. We know that this was somewhere that he would always stay when he lived here in Johannesburg, a home that he celebrated his 50th wedding anniversary, as well as where for his 60th wedding anniversary they renewed their their vows here in Soweto once again, as well as just hearing from the people on the streets here, especially those that live on this area, telling us about how they had been impacted and how they learned from the Tutus, not just Archbishop Desmond Tutu, but the entire family. This is just some of the commemorations that we're getting on the streets here. The flowers that we spoke about earlier, that was also laid here by some of the community members we haven't seen, like we've seen in Cape Town, where people are coming in to give flowers or sign books, but a lot of people passing by, stopping by, remembering Tutu's legacy or just chatting about him. But it is a very bustling afternoon here in Soweto, Vilakazi Street, and we'll keep you updated throughout the evening as we stand post here outside the home of Archbishop Desmond Tutu.